everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Your Brain on Sex. So today we'll be looking at another component of the healthy relationship, and that is communication. So good communication is of course crucial in a relationship. However, there are 4 patterns of interaction I want to look at today, and these are very destructive to a healthy relationship. So first we have criticism, and this is more than simply critiquing your partner's personality or their character. It's actually attacking them on some level. Then we have contempt, where you are verbally insulting or degrading your partner. Then we have defensiveness, where you are making excuses and denying responsibility for your actions. Then we have withdrawal, where you're outright ignoring your partner. You're turning on a TV, per se, or you're walking out the room. So this is all well and good, but how do we become a more effective communicator? And these are a couple little hints and tricks you can use to improve your communication skills with your partner. So first, we want to make sure that our intent matches our impact. What we are saying is what our partner or whoever is actually hearing. Also, you probably heard this before, it's important to use I language. You want to talk about your needs and what you want in a relationship as opposed to criticizing your partner for what they're not doing. There should never be any mind reading or guesswork in a relationship. You should never expect your partner to know what your needs are. You have to actively be communicating your needs to your partner. And this may have to be done over and over again until they get the idea. You also don't want to generalize behavior. If you're unhappy with something that your partner is doing, give them specific examples of what they did so they can try and improve those specific things. As much as it's important to be honest, you also want to edit some of what you say. You want to be honest, yet be sensitive to the needs of your partners. This whole subject might seem elementary to a lot of people, talking about communication and listening skills in a relationship, but it's very important. This is our way of getting across what we need in a relationship and understanding what your partner needs. In terms of listening to your partner, it's important to, first of all, not be a defensive listener. Don't defend all their points and tell them why they're wrong in everything they're telling you. Take it with a grain of salt. Try and work with them. At the same time, you don't want to be in a relationship you are constantly verbally abused. It's also important to pay attention to nonverbal communication, which is largely what we're paying attention to, even though we don't really believe we are when we're communicating with our partner. So contempt, for example, can be expressed through something like sneering at your partner that you might not pick up on, but that right there is contempt. It's also important after listening to validate what your partner is saying. Not necessarily agree, you don't have to agree with what they're saying, of course, but you accept the fact that they're unhappy with whatever, assuming that there's some kind of disagreement or argument going on, and you're trying to understand, you're trying to sympathize with where they're coming from, even though you might, again, not completely agree with their point. And validating is a way of leveling the playing field, getting rid of unhealthy, emotions like contempt and actually beginning to work on the issue at hand. So all of this is not to say that arguments are necessarily unhealthy in a relationship. They help us to develop a sense of autonomy in a relationship and also express what we need out of our partner in a relationship. And so just a couple pointers that I want to give you when you are arguing with your partner, because it will inevitably happen, and that is a natural thing. So first, edit what you say. Don't bring up the names of former lovers. Don't play amateur psychologist. And this is something that I think I have to work on. Don't store up all of your anger and contempt and then dump it on your partner at one time. And finally, don't focus on blaming your partner or yourself. So this is all that I wanted to say about communication today. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.